Some weeks after the fighting ceased, Kufra is a damaged city, both on the surface and underneath. A visit by a UN delegation headed by the Libya mission's deputy chief, Georg Charpentier, sought to contribute to repairing the divide caused by the fighting between the Zweya and Tibu tribes.
لازم من تصفية المنطقة، نحن لما تصفي المنطقة على السكان الليبيين، نحن عندنا عرف وعندنا تقاليد وعندنا شريعة نتقاضوا بها وحتى خارج القانون نحلوا في مشاكلنا.
The Libyan National Army has deployed in the city to safeguard the fragile peace. At a meeting with Tibu elders, an opportunity to put across their version of events.
مش حل أوراق ولا أعطي أوراق، نحن مواطنين أبا عن جد ومن مواطنين في الكفرة على امتداد الصحراء الكبرى، ولكن مشكلتنا نعاني من العنصرية الممتدة. الحل لن يتأتى بالأمور التلفيقية إلا بالرعاية عامة عالمية دولية حقوقية إنسانية وما في حكم ذلك.
Today we are coming to hear from you what the situation is on the ground, how you envisage to resolve it, how the UN can play a role also to support, and see how we can prepare through different UN agencies also better our support to Kufra.
3 United Nations agencies specializing in health, refugees and migrants participated in the mission.
Since the clashes occurred, we have transported just over 700 migrants from Kufra to Benghazi and Ashdabia. And this was really to relieve the pressure on Kufra, but also to get them out of harm's way, because there were significant violent clashes. That doesn't resolve the problem, because obviously we just moved the burden now to Benghazi and Ashdabia. We have been repatriating those who wish to take advantage of voluntary repatriation assistance. We've been repatriating, but it also doesn't tackle the problem of continuing cross-border movements of new arrivals of migrants.
Kufra remains a crossroads for illegal migrants trekking to the Mediterranean coastline, mostly from East African countries as distant as Somalia. Hundreds of them are currently stranded in a camp in the city, while thousands more remain in temporary detention facilities on the Mediterranean seaboard.
المشكلة إن هم طبعا أجانب، الطرف اللي في الموضوع هم أجانب، يعني ما هيش التبو اللي هم الليبيين ما فيش مشكلة معهم، يعني في الأساس ما هيش مشكلة معهم، لكن الأساس مع التبو التشاديين. هذول هم اللي أثاروا المشكلة.
طبيعة المشكلة الحقيقة في الكفرة هي تواجد عدد كبير من التشاديين وصل للمدينة بطريقة أو بأخرى لفترات متواصلة يصلوا للكفرة وبدأوا يعملوا في مشاكل ويقوموا بالدخول في الحي متاع التبو، ومن هنا أصبحت المشكلة صعب معالجتها. فنحن لحل هذه المشكلة يجب أن الشخص الغير ليبي الحقيقة يخرج ويتفضل يمشي للمدينة متاعه أو بلاده.
Marginalized communities are another one of the Gaddafi regime's legacies that the government is currently trying to diffuse with its drive towards reconciliation and decentralization.
We found that the main challenge essentially is the control of immigration at the border. We explained that the UN cannot really intervene in securing the border. They asked us to do it. We cannot do that. That is something they have to do in a collaborative arrangement with neighboring countries. But what we can do is to help them organize the reglementation, to establish transit centers, and also to fly back home those non-Libyans that have papers and are willing to go back home.
Ultimately, this is a conflict as much over scarce resources as it is about the politics of identity.